Hello, hello. Welcome back to a reimagined Premier League teams series. We're now up to week 19. We are nearly at the end. Hope you had a fantastic Christmas and that you've now recovered from gorging yourself on too many chocolates and too many roast meals. Can you have too many roast potatoes? No. You cannot have too many roast potatoes or pigs in blankets. Delicious. So, people, week 19, West Ham. Let's dive in. So, this weekend, they're playing Liverpool, I think it is. This is the logo as we know it. The hammers. Surprise, surprise. We've got two great big hammers. Yeah, let's look at the history as always. Here we go. So starting from the beginning, that's just the Union Jack. Is that a logo? I don't know. It seems a bit cheeky to use our national flag as a logo, does it? And then we go into some proper hammerage style with a nice shield. It looks a little bit like a fraction from like a computer game, this does. That's not necessarily a negative thing. Doesn't look particularly footballish, mind you. And then in the 50s, only lasted a couple of years by the looks of things, as opposed to hammers, we've gone for some axes. Well, if you're going through the tools, why not? Have a couple of axes thrown in for good measure. And it seems as though they were stuck with some axes from the 50s all the way through to the late 60s. And then they thought, bugger that, let's get a bit of castle action in there. Fair cop. So we've got the axes are gone, hammers are in, and we've got quite a cool looking castle with a bit of a line drawing. Then that progressed in the 70s into the 80s. Yeah, well, they've gone from pointy turrets to dome turrets. Don't know if someone missed a memo there. And then we're back to pointy turrets, but without the tiddly bits on the top. And West Ham's colour scheme, we've been sky blue and burgundy. And in the 80s, obviously someone who was colourblind came into the office and came up with this bad boy. And then they went, whoa. Let's go back to the basics, boys. Bosh this bad boy out. And then they're like, no. I really like the colourblind version. Came with that again. Smooth. Then they thought, we got to rainbow this bad boy up. And came up with that. Beautiful. And then they thought, whoa. Let's keep your crazy castle, but let's bring it back onto brand colours. Bosh. This bad boy came out. And that's pretty much as I knew the West Ham logo growing up. And then in the late noughties going into quite recently, we've got this one. As we know it today, a lot cleaner per se than a lot of what we've seen previously. Let's briefly look at it in more depth. Where is he? Here he is. We've got a cheeky little TIW nod from the very original logo. Let's have a little look at that. TIW. I'm not sure what it stands for. Probably a union of some sort of that part of London. Again, maybe let me know in the comments below. TIW. We've got the colours. Slight bowing to the name in London. Yeah, there's not a huge amount wrong with it per se. I think the contrast, I like the shading idea, but when you actually zoom out, you don't really get the impact of it per se, and it's all quite tight. And obviously we've lost the whole castle saga, which they seemed so keen to keep for so many years. So, as always, let's dive into Procreate. Where are we? Here we are, here's some doodles I did. It went a little bit cartoonish possibly here, but hey, that's not the end of the world. And then we started to actually put it together. I drew out my hammers. I drew out my little turret. So I wanted to add a bit of that classic turret action, that castle tunes back in, which led us down this avenue. Like I said, I liked that shading idea, but boshed it through in a reverse colour using the burgundy. And here we have it. This is what the my proposed logo looks like. Let's have a look at it in comparison to the existing logo. Here we go, boys and girls. Here they are side by side. Yeah, it's not a million miles away from it. I don't think any of them should be a million miles away from the original, really. I think it gives a good nod to the history. It's clean, scalable. Colours are on point. Let me know below what your thoughts are. And then next week will be our last Premier League reimagined, which will be Wolves. As always, I'm proposing my next series that I'll be doing, and I want your input. So whether that's the car logos, the board game logos, the NBA, or the top teams from around Europe, let me know below. Cast a vote, jibber jabber. Unless you've got an alternative idea, I'm all ears. Yeah. Catch you next time. Hope you're ready for New Year's. Woo! Take care, guys.